Imagine walking out of your apartment and realizing your neighborhood has become a fortress. No warning, no explanation. Just rows of armored vans and officers in tactical gear. This is London, May 2026. The capital has just flipped the switch. Operation Perseus is authorized, and within 6 hours, the city's DNA has changed. In this opening chapter, we look at the breach. Not a breach of a wall, but a breach of a social contract. For the first time in a decade, the Met Police have total freedom to neutralize what they call existential threats to the capital. Who defines the threat? And at what point does protection turn into occupation? Tonight, we peel back the layers of a city divided.
To understand the how, we must look at the why. For the past 18 months, London has been the playground for a new breed of sophisticated crime syndicates. We aren't talking about street gangs. We're talking about high-tier shadow networks that have compromised the city's logistics, from the Thames ports to the financial district. Simultaneously, the cost of living crisis pushed the public to the edge. Protests became daily occurrences. The Urban Security Act was the government's response, a legal sledgehammer. It wasn't just a law, it was a tripwire. When a massive data leak revealed that the police were profiling peaceful activists alongside hardened criminals, the spark hit the gasoline. The city didn't just protest, it revolted. And the government's answer? Total mobilization. When the order for Operation Perseus came down, the Territorial Support Group, TSG, took point. These are the officers who don't do community policing. They are trained for one thing: kinetic control. Watch how they operate. They use a multi-layered cordon strategy. First, the outer perimeter is sealed by standard units. Then, the Snatch Squads move in. Using armored Land Rovers as mobile shields, they penetrate the heart of a crowd. Their targets are identified via laser pointers from rooftop observers. Within seconds, a high-value target is neutralized and extracted. It's surgical, it's brutal, and it's designed to demoralize. If you can't see the enemy, you can't fight back. And the TSG ensures you only see the visor of a helmet. But the real war isn't being fought with batons. It's being fought with bits and bytes. London is now the world's most advanced living panopticon. Every movement you make is being fed into a supercomputer at New Scotland Yard. Operation Perseus utilizes predictive policing algorithms. These AI systems analyze social media sentiment, mobile phone pings, and CCTV feeds to predict where a flashpoint will occur 30 minutes before it happens. Live facial recognition vans, camouflaged as ordinary delivery trucks, scan every face in the red zone. If the AI flags a 90% match, a tactical team is dispatched instantly. You're not just being watched, you're being calculated. The divide is now digital. The watchers versus the watched.
Beyond the tech and the tactics, there is a human price that doesn't show up on a police briefing. We call it the breaking point. Inside the cordons, life has stopped. Schools are closed. Markets are empty. The economy of the red zones has collapsed overnight. An officer who wished to remain anonymous told us, "We're tired. We're being told our neighbors are the enemy." On the other side, a community leader says, "They've turned our streets into a lab for their new toys." The psychological scar of being occupied stays with a child forever. When you treat a neighborhood like a battlefield, don't be surprised when the people start acting like soldiers. This is where the divide becomes a canyon.
As the operation winds down, the mission accomplished banners go up. The government claims crime has dropped by 60% in a week. But look at the cost. Billions of pounds spent, a city's reputation tarnished, and a public trust that is now in ruins. Operation Perseus has set a terrifying new standard. It proved that a modern democracy can turn into a tactical fortress in less than 6 hours. The red zones might be gone, but the infrastructure, the cameras, the drones, the laws, is still here. London is quiet today, but it's the quiet of a graveyard. The question isn't if it will happen again, but when.